a good morning. I have logged in to watch our realms, and I'm going to look and see what we've got here. So we have an invitation to be friends from Guru Von Duck. Very nice, very nice. I like the pumpkin head and it's got a whole look going. I have no idea how you get that image, but that's cool. All right, let's check mark him off, and then we'll go over here to friends and quit claim and give. All right. Okay, what more do we have to do this morning here? Let's go check the ghost. All right, guild quests. Guild daily sign in. We get 20 of these guild activity tokens, 20 guild coins, and 2,000 of the regular gold. Let's go ahead and grab that. We will get rewards for participating in the arena 5 times, so we should probably do that real quick just to get that. But first, let's come up here because we have rewards for Drake's Chasm daily. Alright, rewards for Drake's Chasm. What have we got here? 6,000 coins and 80 stamina. Not bad. Alright, cool. Alright. Out of there. Maybe. There we go. And then, I've got a lot of stuff that happens on here. I'm not sure exactly what all goes on. There's lots of stuff I notice. There's also a button over there that says wind, and or guild rather, and it tells us events and things, I think, that have gone on in the guild. So, there we go. I don't know why it announced some of these things, like, okay, so it's telling stuff that our guildmates get, maybe, I don't know. I'm uncertain. It doesn't seem to be updating everything, but maybe it's the share. No, I don't know. Got nothing. Alright, let's see. I see that Bugajo posted yesterday. Make sure you fight the dragon if you haven't today. It's almost dead after the thrashing I gave it. I didn't even see that till today, so there's that. Alright, now. I suppose we can come over here and look at him. So we don't have all of the rewards for this yet. But we do have most of the cool rewards. So let's get the 6,000 gold mystery dude and chest of some kind. We got 2 insignia of marksman 2s, 6,000 gold, 5 random green guys, and one gray guy. So it's Arlo, Liam, 2 Liams actually, Halder, Jonas, and Josh. Alright. Well, that's cool. Let's see, what else have we here right now? We've got the Gold Dragon Pass. Let's see what we've got there, because I know we've got some presents. Log into the game, you get 200 tokens. Spend 50 stamina today, you get 200. And these are guild, let's see what they're called. Gold Dragon tokens. Gold Dragon tokens get 200. Leveled up to 17 from that. Make one purchase in the black market of the Dwarven Association. Okay, so we claim that. We get 200 more. Clearing stage 5 times today, and we get 200 more. Alright, and the only other thing in this to do for the day is participate in the arena 1 time. Planned to do that anyway. Let's go to weekly quests. Obtain 20 pieces of raid gear from Gear Raid. We did that. Level 18. Okay, so for the weekly one, and I don't know. I don't know why we wouldn't have more than one of the onslaughts in Tide, because I've been doing that every day. I'm not sure what that's all about. But I wonder if I needed to be claiming the rewards every time, because I was under a misunderstanding about that and thought that we weren't supposed to claim the rewards every day. We were supposed to let them build up, but that's not true. Kahuna4 says, good luck. Thank you very much, Kahuna4. I will certainly need it. I have very little idea of what I'm doing at any given moment, so luck will definitely come into play. All right, levels for the level 17 reward, we get 30,000 coins, and for the level 18 reward, we get 5 of these 5-star psychic power shards. I'm him. Cody says howdy. I'm Cody Demand on your friends list. Sent you a message on there today. Awesome. I'll go see if I can see that. I think you might have been the one that I just accepted earlier, possibly on here. Okay, I don't see. Okay, recent. Haha. All right, we got something from Cody Demand. I'm from your YouTube/Twitch. If you ever need help/tips, just text me on here. I can try helping as much as I can. Yes, love the YouTube vids so far. Thank you very much, Cody Demand. I did see your message on YouTube. I think I don't know if I saw it last night or this morning or somewhere in between there, but I did see it at some point. Thank you very much for your support. I'm gonna see if I can invite you. It looks like I can't invite you to the guild. You must already be in one. I know that I've been trying to kind of invite the people who are from the stream to the guild. Let's see. Cody Demand right there. I'm gonna make you a favorite because that's another thing I'm trying to do is favorite you guys so that in case I ever have to start deleting people, I will not delete the people from the stream. So that's the plan of the moment. We'll see if we can manage it. If anybody sees your name on here and you're not a favorite friend, please let me know so I can fix that because I don't necessarily recognize them if uh, if they haven't let me know in some way or used a name. It's the same. I'm him. Cody says, of course, no problem. Yeah, I'm in a guild right now. Sadly can't join, but maybe in the future. Yeah, no problem. Only if you needed, only if you needed a friend. That's all. Okay, we're gonna go to the friends. We're gonna quick claim and give. I'm gonna say thanks. Only I'm gonna say thanks because I can't type. Someday I'm going to get a keyboard. It sits down in front of this thing. As it is, I have the laptop on a raised wire shelf, so that it doesn't overheat as much. And so I'm having to reach up on top of this shelf in order to type up there. It's not the best arrangement, but it's working. So, all right, we're gonna go to the shop here. Time limited offers. We have some daily luck to try. Let's see what we got. We got one legendary Christmas. No, not Christmas. One legendary summoning crystal shard. 10 auto fight chances and 40,000 gold. That's not a bad haul for a freebie, right? Alright, I think that was the only thing here. Okay, now, I feel like maybe doing the arena next could be smart. Using up some of those passes. I don't know what the regen rate on these arena tokens is. But it does have some kind of regen rate, and so if we use some, then we'll get updates on the or progress on the quests that are available for doing the arena, and also we'll have, we'll start the timer on whatever the regen on those is. And I don't know if they regenerate like stamina does, or if it's just like a daily, you get more of them every day type deal. But we'll find out now. That being said, our team over here is pretty horrible. As you can see, 36,198 BP apparently, which is, I don't know, it seems quite low, but I want to keep them in the same kind of range. I've forgotten what my team is. I just remember it's garbage. Looks like I just went with full faction on this one. No idea why. Maybe I thought it would, I'm sure I thought it would be helpful. Alright, let's see here. Current lineup is in accordance with auto fight record. We load the last record to fight. Well, you know what? Let's see what happens if we just auto fight. I have no idea. It may be absolutely terrible. And probably I shouldn't auto fight because in all honesty, I'll probably do better to do it myself. But let's try it because we haven't done that yet. So it's going to be laying them out in the same way that I laid them out before. But is that with that, what I did before may not be what I would want to do now because the BP of the monsters is obviously going to be a little bit different based on the BP of the guy that I'm fighting. So my understanding is that the BP of the monsters in this is related to, first of all, they have like a base BP, and then and that's based on, I think, I think that's based on the BP of your highest BP hero that you have in the group. And then there's a variable BP that's based on the BP of your group overall. So the entire number at the end. So I feel like if you kind of keep your heroes around the same BP level, that might keep the monsters a little bit more on par with what you have to work with theoretically. It looks like this is absolutely garbage setup that I have going on here, but I'm very unsurprised about that. However, even so, it's kind of doing fairly somewhat okay. We lost the first round, we won the second. Let's see what happens. I'm him. Cody says basically the higher the BP, the stronger the enemies are. But they did just update Arena in the last update. Good to know. That was my understanding that that the higher BP that you have creates stronger enemies, but also the highest BP of the individual that you have, like the highest ranked guy that you have also sets that rate. So if you get too far out of whack, things go crazy. Oh, ads, yeah. Absolutely. All right, we've got 3 arena coins, 8 Duel of Champions points, and 5,000 gold. I should have looked at the stats just for funsies. Didn't do it. I think. Okay, we got a couple of rewards for participating in the arena. So let's come back over here and see what we have in the way of rewards. I know we have probably some of these. Journey stage 5 times today. That gives us 1 stamina potion sample and 5 engraved rings, which can be used in the Engraver's Exhibition event to obtain rewards. We'll claim that. Okay, we got spend 100 stamina today. We got a small sample potion again, stamina one, and 5 more engraved rings. We'll claim that. Level up hero 3 times. And that gives us 5 engraved rings and 1 stamina potion sample. Make 1 purchase in the black market of the Dwarven Association. That gave us 10,000 gold and 5 engraved rings. Participate in the arena 1 time gave us 5 engraved rings and 5 auto fight chances that is. 1 piece of gear from Gear Raid, that gave us 5 auto fight chances and 5 engraved rings. Just signing in today gave us 5,000 gold and 5 engraved rings. Giving friendship points today also gave us 5 engraved rings plus 10 friendship points. Well, that's a pretty good haul. Then we also have 30 diamond and 5 engraved rings just from completing enough of the dailies. We could perform a summon and get these things. We have something else where if we perform 10 summons, we get something else. So ideally, we go ahead and do the 10 summon thing. I don't know if we have anything that triggers off of doing 10 summons at once, but it feels like a good idea to try to find out. Claim the Tide Onslaught rewards 1 time. So that's a daily thing. Now, challenges. I don't want to claim this stamina. I have so much stamina right now. I want to get down below the 166 so that I can start gaining it back, and then if I need it, I'll claim it. I have a ton of it to claim here. They're in wrong, you know. All right, let's see what else we have to claim. We've got a Gold Dragon's Pass that has a present here. Participate in the arena 1 time, so we'll claim those 200 Gold Dragon coins. All right, let's see where we're at. We're on level 18. When we hit level 19 on here, we will get a gear recasting hammer. So I think what that does is I think it lets you redo your enhancements. So like say you have a really good piece, but its enhancements are just garbage. They just like don't do hardly anything. Then I think you can use that to reset those enhancements on that piece. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what those recasting hammers are. All right, so let's go back here. We got the quests, we got this. Okay, we'll click the storyline just to see what's in the claim window here. Alright, looks like maybe we gotta go down to path promotion. Use auto fight to clear stage 7 or above and the insignia of melee attack rate. And we can claim this small stamina potion from that. We can do some auto fight stuff and get some more stamina potions. I don't know that that's necessary right now, so we will not do it at this moment. We got some to claim in events. We haven't checked the events today, and I know there's some really cool stuff going on. I'm him. Cody says, yeah, hammers are really nice. Save them for higher end gear for sure. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I just add a lot of stuff I've been saving up. I actually had been saving this box that opens up a demon. And I thought, you know, maybe something would pop up for opening boxes or something, but I haven't seen anything like that. So I think I am going to open that box maybe today. My understanding is that there's a whole other kind of thing you can do with demons. So I haven't experienced that yet, but I will probably do that here in a few minutes. Okay, so we got this event sign-in reward here for the event called Event Sign-In. Day 2, 150 stamina. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Okay, we have some new things. So, Lucky Share has been going on. I think this is like a one-time reward. Like you share it, and then you get some reward. And it says for the first time to win. Okay, share your beginner's goal for the first time to win lucky rewards, which I did that. So, Duel of Champions. Fight the arena battles to earn points and win bountiful rewards. So that's yet another reason to go do those arenas. They're not my favorite thing, honestly, but you know, it's okay. I'm him. Cody says, yeah, those are for GVG guild versus guild. That makes sense. Guild versus guild. I haven't seen guild versus guild yet. It may be because my guild is not high enough level to do that, or maybe that I haven't progressed far enough in the timeline to do that. I'm not really sure, but that's good to know for sure. We've got this. It has some good rewards in it. It may be worthwhile. We've got Brave Conquest over here. Time to fetch more gear pieces and artifacts. Scavenge gear pieces and meteorites in the gear raid and artifact material raid for incredible prices. This event is unlocked upon clearing in 4-6, which I've done that one already. Event starts in 14... Whoa. Okay, so 14 hours, 19 minutes, and 39 seconds. Engravers the cool part is, you see this? This is one of those. I think this thing on the left is one of the. Is it a legend? Okay, I don't know if it's a legendary or an ancient summoning shard thing. Summoning crystal. I feel like it's an ancient summoning crystal for that one, and there would be 2 of those, and that's the grand prize for that, plus 2 of the regular summoning crystals. So cool. I'm him. Cody says ancients. Excellent. Thank you very much. We have here Engraver's Exhibition. Okay, what is this? Okay, complete the target pattern. Obtain engraved rings from daily quests to complete target pattern for rewards. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're going to have multiple of these. Okay, let's see how many. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 5 patterns ultimately that we could potentially do. I'm him. Cody says Brave Conquest is always nice for them. Huh. Alrighty, let's see. Maybe, okay. So we have 3 of these engraved rings here, it looks like. And then there's a swap thing. I'm uncertain what this is all about, but let's start with doing this stamp because, you know, it's got a little circle there. Okay. It's stamped, I believe, just a random location on the board. Okay, so this is simply a luck-based thing, I think. And you either hit it or you don't, right? We have a swap, but I think that would be something we want to use later, probably. I'm guessing we want to get our randos in as much as possible first. So I see that it says stamped by 3, which would mean that would be the last one, but it still says stamped by 3, so we're going to keep on going with it. We have a couple of misses for sure. 3 misses now. No idea how many of these we have. Okay, 30 up there at the top. If only, well now. Okay. Okay, it uses 3 of them for each stamp. And it uses 1 of them to swap. That's what this is saying. We have 30 right now, which would be 10 stamps, but we want to kind of use the brains a little bit. There's a total of 9. 9 things in this pattern. So we don't want to have, I think, we're going to try this out. Let's do another stamp. Because we want to see how many we can get first. Hopefully we can play this smart. This is not going well on the luck side of things, but I'm unsurprised. We'll do 1 more stamp like this, and then I think we can swap. Okay, so if we swap with this one or this, maybe confirm swap like that. I think that's a possibility. Let's give this a shot. It worked. All right, so we can swap these things out. So we'll swap from here to here. I don't know if the distance matters, but maybe. All right, so I'm gonna just swap all this around. And we're gonna, because the distance doesn't seem to make any difference, but hopefully, all right, so we completed this pattern. That was easy enough for that one. I'm sure it'll get a little harder as we go on. All right, so we claim these rewards. We got 100,000 gold coins, 50 diamonds, and 6 5-star psychic power shards, which is always helpful. All right, now we can stamp a few more times, and it doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters where they go, but we have so many to put out, and we don't have. That was great. All 3 of those were hits. We can do it 1 more time. That one was not a hit, but that's okay. It's pretty good. Now I'm going to save the swaps for after I have all of them on the board that I need. So the number, right? So once you get the right number of them out, then you can move them accordingly. Move the ones that you didn't hit with into the areas that they're supposed to be. So we have a little heart shape here, I just realized. All right, so the ultimate reward for this is a legendary summoning crystal. So that's very worthwhile to do. All right, coming back over here for just a minute because I want to see what the daily quests are. The ones remaining for me is perform 1 summon and claim the Tide Onslaught rewards 1 time. Those are both things that are very, very doable. So we'll get a couple more swaps for that. We'll get 10 total things, and I think it's still costing us 3 per thing, so we get, or 3 per stamp. So that's enough for 3 stamps and a swap. That's pretty good. No complaints about that. Okay, back to events. Let's see what else we have going on. So, that was the Brave Conquest. We got the Engravers, or no, that was the Engravers exhibition, rather. We have Brave Conquest, but that's not started yet. That's going to be in 14 hours. The event sign-in, we've already done. Treasure Altar. So this one ends in 1 day and 14 hours. The thing is, if we click go on it, it takes us here, and I mean, it would cost 250 rubies at this point to continue at the Treasure Altar. There's mostly decent stuff left here. 250 rubies would be a good number of, the what, almost four summons. Still could be worthwhile to give it a go. I'm not liking, you know what, let's just do it. Let's go ahead and do it today and see what happens. Odds are it's not going to go great, but it did go great, I think. Maybe no, it's an arena permits. Well, hey, all right, arena permits. It's not great, but it could be worse. So it's funny. I had planned to do the arena thing a moment ago, and then I forgot. It's possible that I'm forgetting to do something else. It's highly likely, in fact. But for now, we're gonna go over to the arena. Oh yeah, that's right. I did do the one with the idea that it would start recharging. Unfortunately, we have a lot more to do here. So, the other thing I wanted to do was I was going to go claim some stuff, which I obviously did. And then go, I think I needed to summon 10 guys. Even though there aren't any events going on right now, I do really want to keep the quests finished. So I'm going to do the buy 10 summon, just in case. I see that Cody is saying don't spend any more on the treasure altar, save gems for Christmas event. I agree on the one hand. On the other hand, I know that it can be exciting for folks to watch something like that. So I thought it would be a fun thing for people to check out. So I don't want to do more than one a day, and it goes up every time. But it did go ahead and waste him. I understand he says you're going to want to save them for the 200 guaranteed limited champ banner coming. Yeah, I think that's is that on the 22nd that starts? I thought it was on the 22nd, but it may be later. All right, I'm going to, and see, I'm going to spend these summons too. Just to blow your mind a little bit more. All right, here it is. All right, so what do we get? Cyclone, that's very good. Esotericist, 4-star fighter. An elemental terror made of pure wind, able to knock back enemies and completely immobilize them. That seems fun. All right, let's share this. Okay. We did have a perform 60 summons and a perform 10 summons. Summon one epic or rarer fellow. We got 50 diamonds for that. Get off of there. Alright, we will continue. And then we got Crater, Autumn, Liam. Oh, nice. Baron, the Nightmare. The commander knows this undead defender all too well. Deals massive damage upon receiving a fatal blow. Cool. Cody says you're good. Just throwing some tips out there. Oh, I completely agree. Yes, saving up the 200 for that. Yeah. He says Cody. Cody says Baron is a very, very good tank. Nice. Well, I think so too. It took me a while before I started getting any 4-stars, and in the last couple of days, I guess the last 3 days, I've gotten some really decent guys. One of them was a legendary. That's the only legendary I've gotten so far. But I was surprised to get one at all, honestly. So I'm pretty happy about it overall. All right, let's see here. Got him. Share about that. And then we have what? Oh, it's stuck us on this share screen. Can't get off. Oh well, we go back. Now, continue. All right, so 2 purples out of 10 is, for me, amazing. I'm good with it. We got some blues in there too. This is Duradel, Elf, Vampire, both. Duradel's Surge skill does massive damage and restores HP. Talk about versatile. I was thinking it was ... as in expand the window for more. But no, it isn't. That's actually the end of the sentence. Talk about versatile. All right. He's a fighter. Other blue guys we got Autumn. Autumn is a red. It says Red Owl. I guess that's her faction. No, it's not. Infernal is her faction. I don't know what the Red Owl is. She is a healer, 3-star, as comforting as the changing leaves. Autumn uses AoE healing and boosts crit damage. Cool. And then we have Nunya over here. I think I already have a Nunya, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe not. No, I don't. Never mind. She's a healer. Let this one's magic soothe your soul. Nunya calls upon the jungle to heal her allies and bolster defense. Cool. Single target heals, ally buff. Nice. Okay, so now we've looked at all the purples, and we already have Dagna. Dagna is a defender. She's actually not as horrible as I initially thought she might be. Um, she is a defender. Mighty things come in small packages. Dagna is a North Throne faction leader, able to greatly heal herself. Having the faction leading stuff is pretty good because it gives a boost to all of your people in the group that are of that faction. So it is pretty good. Oh, hey, look, we have these summon rewards for 5 more of the diamonds. Let's grab those. Also, for fun, we should go check out this dwarf and see if he has anything for sale that is of note. He does. Look at that rare summoning crystal right there for only 70 diamonds. Let's grab it. That is one thing to keep an eye out for, guys. Check him really often. Sometimes he has very good things like that. I would say don't spend your rubies in the directly on the summons without first at least checking to see if the store has some for a little bit cheaper. They tend to be, I want to say, around 70 gold from him that I've seen so far. He also has some good stuff, some good sales going on all the time. Like, I mean, this Savage Strike weapon, even though it's only blue, but it's 50% off, so it's something to consider. But just because it's so low cost, and at this low level that I'm at, a lot of my guys could just use a weapon in general. And him Cody says, "Oh yeah, don't forget to refresh shop. It's very worth it." Sure, I like to wait until later because sometimes there will be something specific I need for a quest, or I'm looking for a particular item, and I find that if I wait until later, that way I don't need to use it on something else during the day. On the free refresh, I think you get 3 per day. And so you can use it as part of something that you're going to do right before bed if you haven't used them up yet, or whatever, right before you get off for the end of the day, whatever the case may be. All right, let's get out of there and see what else we have going on. We got the Gold Dragon Pass that now has this reward. Looks like the weekly quests, we get to perform 10 summons part of that. So we can claim 750 of these Gold Dragon tokens from that. Alright, there's that. That leveled us up to 19 in the dragon thing. I'm just kind of looking through. I haven't seen faction trials yet. I think I probably haven't unlocked them. I haven't seen Titanic Ruins either that I know of. And so again, I think I haven't unlocked them. I will definitely be claiming the rewards from Drake's Chasm. Should be, well, it won't be 5 times. I guess it didn't start early enough because this event only lasts another 14 hours, 4 minutes. So not going to be able to do that. It looks like I won't be able to do the 5 onslaughts in Tide. In fact, none of the rest of these will I be able to do, unfortunately. Too bad. We get our level rewards, and we'll get this gear recasting hammer shard. So, very good. I mean, I'm still pleased with it overall. Let's go back. We still do have this going. It was something that I unlocked somehow. I don't know if it was from one of the events that was going on, or if it was just something in the campaign. I'm not really sure. But one way or another, it's this badge. And I forgot what it's called. I don't see it on here. But it gives plus 40 daily auto fight chances, plus 20% gold obtained from battle, plus 20% XP obtained from battle, gear rate extra random drops, sorry. Promotion rate extra random drops, 3 times speed activated for auto fights, and 30 max stamina. So, oh wait, hold on. We can go to shop and maybe it'll show us. It's called a wage card. Alright, so it looks like it's normally $9.99 a month, but now it's $4.99 for the first purchase. So you get a discount the first time you buy it, I guess. Then if you get the 6-month version, it would be $49.99, but $39.99 for your first purchase of that. And that lasts for that's every month for 6 months. It's not I've seen worse, you know. Subscription fees for memberships can be higher, and that's essentially what I'm seeing this as, right? Like that would be a membership, I think. Alright, let's see here. We do also have an XP bonus for some reason. Hero XP and Hero XP bonus gained in battle plus 100%. It's double XP. I'm him. Cody says I'm a fully free-to-play player, so I definitely look forward to them when they're free. Yeah, right, for sure. I can understand. I have so far been a free-to-play player as well, so get you entirely. With this guy here, he could give us some stamina. Not needing it right now, so I'm actually going to wait. This is another couple of arena permits. I think we really better go do some more of this arena and stop talking about it. Let's go to the next highest opponent here on our list, which is Riva something. Wait a minute. Before I do that, see, I'm distracted again, but before I do that, I better go check out my heroes, which was the point of some of what I was doing just now, trying to find some items that may help out our heroes. Let's sort by rarity. Now, the thing is, I actually want to sort by BP because we want to get them. I think we want to get our party members around the same BP if possible. So if we could get some of these up to around 9,000, that would really help a lot because that would be closer to where the mage is at. And I wonder if that's something doable. Let's see. We have all. Oh wait, you know what? I think I don't even have the mage in this current group at all. That I was using. Let's see, if we go to the fight window, it should show us. Okay. So for whatever reason, I had only these guys. The AoE guy doesn't actually matter for the single target DPS challenge, however. So let's go see if we can think about that part. We did okay in the last fight, I would say, overall. But that's going to change. So, back over here, do this BP again. For some reason, it doesn't actually sort it automatically the way that you had it before. So you have to kind of sort it again and force it to do what you want it to. Alright, so if we're going the faction route with this, because it's better at the single target DPS, and we're looking specifically for people who do the best single target damage. We want to get them up to around or level of BP. So, how's about we start with this girl, see if we can start her up. We cannot start her up right now. It would be nice, but alas, I'm not going to do that. Okay, we need more of these, and I don't remember where they actually come from other than just the quest line. She's kind of garbage. Okay, who all do we actually have in the team? Because I've already forgotten that. We got the arena. We go to any of these guys and they'll show us. Alright, we've got Rich, we've got the healer, we've got the person who decreases the summoning time. Really, she throws in summoning points. And the archer. And you know what's interesting is that I don't have my better lord here. I have this guy. And where is the other guy? There's the other guy. Now, why? I wonder why I don't have him out. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe I wasn't thinking very well. Who knows? Or maybe now I'm not thinking very well. That's another definite option. But if we go that route, you know, I should have checked to see who the lowest guy was as far as BP in the group. But maybe I can do that here. Rex is not phenomenal. He's not good DPS. Um, he's a very good defender. Um, but I don't want to concentrate on getting him up because he's just not great there. Maybe I don't have much choice though. I think I wasn't using her. I could use her, but I don't think I was. Um, there's the healer. Could work toward upgrading the healer. I don't think heals were the issue though. Really starting up the folks would be probably ideal. It just takes too many of those, and I don't remember where to get them. Let's see here. Honestly, just bringing them up more in anything to make them better would be great, to make their BP go up. Looks like we can do a little promotion on her. Ooh, she uses the gold things. So I'd rather use those on him, really. But that won't be for arena. Maybe I just go for the arena fight first and then worry about the other stuff. I think she's probably my highest DPS in that arena fight right now. So how do we start her up? Same deal. Alright. In that case, promotion it is, I suppose. What does she get? She'll get all of her attributes increased. Next level after that, she'll get, again, just attribute increases. So all of these just increase her attributes. Is there anybody who gets something better than that? Oh. Okay. So it's possible that she did get more things and I didn't notice. Because up there it just shows talent enhanced. Okay, let's go back. So no, she would just get the basic attributes would go up. That's all there is to it. He would get better stuff. We can just go farm some more of those later though, I think. So let's go ahead and promote her. Yes, up just a little bit more. Now, anybody else in need of promotion over here? Doesn't look like anybody that I'm using for this fight is going to need any promotion. Let's see about gear. Alright. We have this one here. Let's see. Nothing. Do have the healer, but I'm going to do her last. Equip there. Equip here. And equip. Really, the question is if I need Rex, because the dwarf does more DPS than Rex by far, and if I have the dwarf and Ian, that could be sufficient for tanking and DPS. Ian can hit from behind the dwarf, or the dwarf can hit from behind Ian, but I think better for the dwarf. Full Root, that's his name. Okay, so Full Root could be in front as the blockade. Now I also have this girl here. What's her name? Daily. All right. So, okay. I think I'll put him. I may have already done it for her. Gonna make sure they're all kind of up to snuff as much as possible. Skills, none of them have skill upgrades that need to happen. Awaken. If we could awaken Full Root, what would it do with him? Awakened 2, attack plus 50. Yeah, sure. That seems legit. I know this guy can be used to fuse, but right now I'm not going to do that. It also occurred to me that I should check and see if I have any new guys. That's a 3-star psychic power. That's one of the blue ones. Not bad. I was going to say I should check and see if I have any awesome new guys in these pools, which, I know that I'll have the 2 purples. Is this guy good? I don't know. He's level 1, so he's not good right now. Let's see what he does. I know he knocks people back. Reach promotion grade 2 to enhance it. Gains a 10% chance of dodge at promotion grade 2. So we've got his main attack, or his ultimate attack. It goes off periodically. Knocks back enemies within 1 attack range with 2 times strength, dealing 140% damage and inflicting stun on them. So he does one square in front of himself. Can be leveled up. The stun is a good element to have for sure. Then we've got melee attack, deals 100% damage to an enemy, and that goes off. It's just his attack, so whatever his attack speed is. To get Gale, we would have to reach promotion grade level 1. After a dodge, the next attack deals 110% damage and knocks back the enemy to 2 times strength. That also seems pretty good. So that's something to think about. Then there's this guy. He has, as an ultimate, cast a shield that can absorb damage equal to 70% of max HP for 10 seconds. When the shield disappears or gets broken, he deals AoE damage over time. Okay, so he's a damage healer. Nice. He's got a basic physical attack, and we could unlock Immortal Wrath. To reach promotion grade 1, attacks deal an extra 20% damage 1 time. Upon receiving a fatal damage, enters unyielding and stays alive for 4 seconds. Wow. When unyielding ends, deals AoE damage equal to 50% of max health to nearby enemies. This can be triggered up to 1 time per deployment. That's excellent. And it scales up really well too. Level 2, it gains duration by a second. Level 3, it gets duration by another second, plus AoE damage plus 5% max health. Level 4, it gains effect duration for another second. Level 5, it gains another second plus AoE damage plus 5% max health. Wow. Okay. I'm him. Cody says he's decent for you right now, but he falls off hard later on. I think that is probably in reference to this guy, whoever he is, Cyclone. I'm him. Cody says, Baron, you'll end up using in a lot of in-game content. He's a fantastic champion for an epic. I think so too. All right, let's see here. I think it would behoove me really to level him up, especially since I can't really level up any of these other guys at the moment. This guy's faction is not great. I think we'll go ahead and begin the process of leveling him. Seems like a good idea. Let's go. Why not? We won't get very far into it anyway. Level 10, and then we would have to gain XP to level him any more than that. So, looking at what we have here, we could make a team that would have very similar BPs to each other. It would not be a particularly good team, but it wouldn't be the worst team ever either. So, hey, welcome back. I'm him, Cody. So I think let's just try it out, see what happens, Go to the arena. We'll choose the next lowest person, which is this one. And then, I don't know if this is a good idea, but it is an idea. We have a bunch of people whose BP is around 6,000. And so, what if we just threw them into a group together and called it a day? Okay. That actually is looking better on the BP matchup than what I had before. Now, will it work? Good question. Will it be fun? Almost certainly. We do have the dwarf and Ian in the same group. Ian can go in front, no, behind the dwarf. Not terrible. Yeah, let's give it a go and see what it looks like. I wonder what the map looks like. I've forgotten entirely. But we'll see in a minute. Alright. So what have we here? Alright, it's this map. Alright, we have this girl who, okay, Ian can shoot only 2 in front of himself. So what if we just put her here? No, I don't know. What if we don't put her out yet at all, in fact? We'll just wait and put him out. And assuming that he's going to be second in the row, let's put him here. And that will give Ian a chance to come from behind. Which seems like a good idea. What I didn't do was bring a healer I note. That's interesting. Probably not the best possible move. But I don't know. Maybe okay. It's taking way too long to get Ian out, so I'm just going to stick her here and help fight this guy with a little bit of DPS. We really need the DPS anyway if we're going to have a chance of beating this fellow at his, what he's got going on over there. Unfortunately, he's going to win round 1. Will it get better? I don't know. But they're not going to do too much damage to the boss this time. Alright, now, we've got that. Could put Ian out next to help, but you know what? I think I'm just going to stick her out and face up. And kind of, I guess, build around this stand here. Put him back here, face up. And we just blew through him, no problem. We expected that. Not too surprising. He hits pretty hard. It's going okay so far. This guy's blessing increases allies and his own ranged attacks. He also attacks with triple strike, each strike dealing 60% damage. The ultimate lasts for 15 seconds. So his ultimate's pretty good. Getting slaughtered so far. I wonder which direction I put her shooting, because she doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, not shooting, that's why. She's not an archer. She is something else. Fighter? Yeah, fighter. Alright, we better get him out to try to get something going before we hit there. Should have already done it. Total failure on all counts on this round. Probably just gonna lose this whole thing, actually. It's not going well. But that's okay. Live and learn, right? He's gonna get knocked out in a second. I don't even think we're gonna have time, yeah. I'm gonna have time to put this guy back. Things are bad in our world right now. Can get him here now. Yeah, not wonderful. See if we have anybody who can even hit them. Not really. No, it's bad. Well, I mean, his base died first, so we got that victory. Heck yeah. I will take the win. Alright. Next. Oh, sure. Let's make that our amazing defensive party. Why not? Okay. That was miserable. Maybe I'll do better next time, maybe not. We've got 3 arena coins, 8 duel of champion points, and 5 auto fight chances. Alright. Now, in spite of ourselves, we managed to win that. Tommy Ursula is the next one. We could go check out the shop because I noticed that that's a thing as well. So I got, oh, I wonder if this is why I got the XP bonus. I thought it would go to my bags. I didn't realize it would go, like, immediately start going. But anyway, this is a neat little store. I found it yesterday, I think. There's this legendary artifact. It was here. Yeah, it was here last night as well. I don't know really what it is, but it seems like it's probably going to be good someday. That's where I'm at the moment. We have 306 of the tokens right now. I don't know, that doesn't seem like a lot, probably. Especially when the legendary artifact costs 300, or legendary artifact essence. Used to substitute an identical artifact when promoting a legendary artifact. I don't even have access to artifacts yet. Still, I'm tempted. Let's go back over here. Alright, now, we need to use up some more of these arena tokens so that they can be regenerated. Now, this last time, oh, I needed to save it as offensive. Okay. I went without a healer that time, and I think that wasn't the worst idea. Like, going without those two made more DPS happen. There were more deaths as a result, but I'm not sure that I care greatly about the deaths. So, if we take him back, my criteria had to do with the BP of these guys, and pretty much that's all. So, I didn't have her as a result. I did have him. Or her, whatever. And I also had this 6,000 some odd person. Alright, let's see. Let's start the fight and assume that we're gonna, Cody says click on the other tabs. There's other tabs in the shop you can claim resources. Awesome. I definitely need to check that out in a minute. I'm sorry that I didn't see it right away. I was deep in thought here. I'm going to sacrifice her, basically, to be able to get out somebody else a little faster, hopefully. Okay, it didn't instantly kill her. That's great. I wasn't sure how badly that was going to go, but it's not as badly as I expected, really. I didn't put her in the right location. It's okay, I think. Okay. Let's see if we can get him out. If they're going to walk that way every time, I wonder... I don't know. Let's just try a whole different setup here. It's probably not going to go well, but hey, you know, we're going to find out. Put him next. I should have put those in a different order, probably. I don't really remember which direction this dude goes. Lost that round, unsurprisingly. She will die before he will, but that's alright. One thing we'll find out is how he moves. I'll put that there, listen up. They're beating the crud out of our Cody says, you're good, you're gaming. I am. I'm gaming. I'm not gaming well, but I'm gaming. And I think that counts for something. Figuring things out, a little bit at a time. Alright. Put that on. That'll increase the damage output, which is very much needed. We can win around. Great. Great. Alright, now. Boy, he had some serious DPS going with whatever that was. It's obviously an ultimate of somebody's. Now, I want to wait. Oh, well, we'll do it now. We don't need to wait anymore at all. It's just an AoE thing, so it's not particularly phenomenal. What if we put him here and then we face up? Unfortunately, I'm going to lose that guy here very soon. I was hoping to last just slightly longer so that this didn't happen. Things are real bad now. We can put her here, but it's a losing battle. Alright, well, not good. Maybe his base will die before ours does. That's the hope at the moment. And it did. Alright, wondrous. I'm him, Cody says everyone's gonna learn / start somewhere. This game is a lot of trial and error, lol. Definitely. Definitely true. So we can choose the offense at the moment, then. It wasn't great. It definitely was about to get slaughtered by that dude. Arena coin. We have 3 more of those. 8 of these Duel of Champions points and 10 diamonds. Very nice. That was a randomly added thing. I don't know if that's because, it might be because of that, I don't know, that membership privilege card, maybe. Alright, now let's try out the next highest, which is this Cherry Hansen. It looks like it's going to go poorly for me. Probably will. Just going back to this, okay. So I'm him, Cody has told me that that I can claim stuff in the other tabs, and yes, that would explain the little fleshy dots up there. Okay, so this is the black market. Cool. I did not realize that you could just access all of the different things from this one area. Could get a huge stamina potion, 25% off, but it's 45 rubies and I don't want it. So no to all that. Let's come back over here. Looks like we could get 10,000 gold for 500, or no, for 60, I think those are build points. Yeah, it's a build shop, that makes sense. Then we've got the Apex shop. I have no idea what the Apex is, but I do notice that I don't have any of their things, so it's completely useless to me, I think. Yes, in all possible ways. I see nothing here. So, alright, next. Awakening shop. I didn't know there was an awakening shop. This is new information. MM Cody says the gold circle's at the top right. Yeah, you'd think I would have noticed it. I failed. Alright. We don't have whatever these are. These tokens? That's a double XP bonus, but what I was actually trying to check is what this token is. Hold on, console. Epic Awakening token obtained from dismissing epic heroes. Whoa. It is for use in the Awakening shop. Well, I'm in no danger of needing that anytime soon. But here's what is in here. All kinds of interesting things. Speaking of interesting things, there's a demon that's about to open. Okay, not getting distracted doing that right now because I've got a couple more people to fight here. We haven't fought Cherry Hansen yet, I guess. So let's try that again. Alright. The placement was bad last time. We'll try to do a little bit better this time. If we go defensive with it, we can get a better setup going before they get down there. We probably just don't have enough time, I think, to dilly-dally too much. Let's click start and check it out. And then Cody says Apex Shop is basically in-game arena stuff. That makes sense, but it's certainly not starter game arena stuff. Well, let's see. I've forgotten how they travel. I didn't pay attention like I ought to that. I think they go up here first. If I'm wrong, I'm going to find out real quick. I was wrong. That is sad. What it means is that I'm going to get slaughtered this round. Yep. Tough. Alright, well. It's okay. A little slaughtering now and then never hurt anybody. Let's see if we can distract him with this guy. Ah, it's just, this is the worst showing. Alright, well then. Well then. If that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be. Do I give it a go facing down? Guess I have to. I'm actually going to get slaughtered, but you know, just immediately. Can't actually get his attention, and I'm just gonna have to focus on those guys. She's just a waste at this point. It's very bad. Yeah, this is death becomes me, I'm afraid. At least it better, because it's about to. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. I mean, could be worse. Could be better. Alright, in spite of everything, I'm going to put him here. Just to try to get the poison going on him. Once he gets down a little lower, I want him to get to this bottom left square. Ideally not. I don't know how to phrase that exactly right. I want to wait until he just starts to step into it. And then go down. Alright, the dwarf will hold him off for a minute. Our opponent here is just absolutely slaughtering us. Unsurprisingly. The demon has just got us. So we lost that round. Alright. It's okay. I don't feel bad about that. I actually feel like we did... Okay, we did terribly. The reason that we did terribly is because I forgot the path. Now I know a little bit more about it. We got 3 more arena coins, 4 dual champions points. Now that I maybe can keep it in mind for a moment, which direction to go, I can perhaps, let's try that again. Try to do a better job this time. Alright. Let's start like this, and arrange the guys better. So, we're going to get her out as soon as possible, which is now. I think they turn early, so we're going to go here. Hey, Stroby1 Kenobi, how you doing, man? Alright. So, putting her there might allow us to get out somebody else. We got to try to beat them faster than he beats us. So, let's put her here. Actually, that may not have been good placement. I should put her 2 over to the right. That's okay. Poor placement, poor decisions. All about it. Every day. He can hit through and knock back. So hopefully he'll get going on that here pretty soon. Or, conversely, he'll simply stand there and do nothing. That is another possibility. We lost, but barely. It's not too bad. Alright. So, her ultimate goes up to there. We're gonna get him out first. She's gonna die in a second, but we're gonna get to do the ultimate first. Well, wait. She's not the one who had the ultimate. This other dude is. Alright. So, we've got him as the current line of defense. It's not a great thing. It could be worse. I think put him here, we may have a little more coverage, no, because we want all three of those to go here. So let's do there and up. Alright, won that pretty well. Not wonderfully, but actually pretty decently. We have that girl who'll come out somewhat soon. This guy, I'm gonna wait till he gets right there. Alright. They knocked her out. And knock him out here pretty soon too. We will try to delay their progress so that they can get hit some more. She is not delaying them very much, I gotta tell you. It's not the greatest thing. Terrible, in fact. All we're trying to do, though, is outlive that guy, because his base is getting beaten badly right now. So, got it. Alright. It's, again, I mean, I'll take the win. Do that as our offense for the moment. Okay. As for placement, I'm not real sad about it. Arena coins, we got 3. Duel of Championship points, 8 of those, and a 5 auto chance, autopilot chances. Cool. Slowly working our way up the ranks. Not doing as badly as we could be, and I think that's gotta count for something. Now, this one here is going to just absolutely blow us over most likely. It is, they have 107,197 BP, and I wonder if we're even going to be able to damage these creatures, but let's go for it. The goal is simply to survive, I think. Danger, yeah. I would say so. Stage monster BP is 160,000. Now, what that means to me is that we need to try to attain that because at this point, that's what it's being determined by. And if only I had paid a little bit of attention to that fact earlier, but it was a little less apparent. So, the defender's BP is determining the stage BP, I suppose. Okay, so, if that's the case, let's get some of our better guys out here. Now, it's a single target fight, but I don't think we're going to worry about it right now on that level. We're also not going to worry about healers. Just going to go without and get slaughtered that way. That's actually pretty much our highest BP people. And they're going to run over me like I'm not there. Basically. Alright, cool. That's good, it's good. I'm not going to be able to get him out right away. But he can certainly hit from behind her. And I think the only chance we have is to set up a solid defense at the bottom. Not good. Likely, this will go through, but I wonder, I better get her out right away, in spite of the fact that she's not the best first choice. The hope is to live long enough to get some other folks out. And that is a hope only. This girl is good DPS. Gonna put her here and face up to give the widest spread. Unfortunately, she's just gonna get one more hit and be gone. So, it is what it is. We will try to slow down these guys as much as possible in that area. And it is horrible. The onslaught has begun. When we can get him out, it'll help somewhat. Thing is, though, we better just go ahead and wait because realistically, this guy is going to kill us. Now, that guy's base is actually a little bit lower than our base right now. But he's going to start deploying some of his bigger guys, I would imagine, at any point. And that's going to, this whole situation is going to change. I would think. They killed me. One of my guys went down. Gonna get my mage out, and I suppose maybe we go here, no, here, down, here, and down. Nope, none of this makes sense. It's not good. Can't hit him with either of their ultimates. The good news is, again, he isn't doing damage as quickly as his base is losing health. How many more does he have to place? I don't know. But I've got one more. And we can face her up to get this guy. Now, at this rate, we're doing better than he is, but neither of us are winning, and we only have another 51 seconds to try to kill this guy. I'm afraid we're going to end in a tie, which is actually the best case scenario for me, from my perspective. Okay, it's him. Cody says, by the way, the Lego you have, Arrogance, is getting a buff soon. Even though he's already crazy good, people voted on him getting a buff, so that's definitely nice for you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Then, Mason Man, who I haven't seen in a little while, says, I was curious why you aren't playing EP2, but then I remembered the server's down. That is correct. I intend to do a little echoes of Fable later. But yeah, servers will be down for some number of hours, I suspect still. Probably a couple hours. So yeah. How you been, Mason Man? Alright. So, the next wave is incoming. And alright, the first one I'll be able to hit with is her. But they have to get a little bit closer. And so, I'm gonna wait for the interminable slow walk because I think every second is gonna matter here. Mace Man says I've gotten back into the game a lot. Well, good. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. And then hers will start when he gets a little bit lower, right there. And you'll freeze him, which would normally give our people a little more time to do damage to him. That is what's happening. And as a result, our base is being killed slower than his base. Do this. Let's see here. Stroby says, do you raid on Origins? Mason Man says, me or Kip. Stroby says, either or. LOL. Either or. LOL. I was asking Kip, but if you're on Origins, yeah, do you? I haven't been raiding per se. We have killed some epics, but I won't call that raiding. We haven't gone to any raid zones, for instance. And again, not being max level on there, it wouldn't be a max level raid, no matter what, whether we decided to do some or not. We have talked about going into Cauldron Hollow and getting that done, which is Epic by 2, but that's the extent of it. So we are beating upon these folks pretty heavily. I mean, I say pretty heavily, and comparatively heavily. Our base is going down less badly than their base is going down, I think, still. I feel like we're still maintaining that. So, hey, good times. We have him back out now. Not much we can do to increase the amount of damage being done or anything, so we're just kind of sitting here and hoping that his base goes down before our base goes down. Because realistically, he's not going to kill those guys, and I'm not going to kill these guys. Mason Man says I used to raid, but now I have went back to live with a real-life buddy of mine. We've started a little guild, just me and him, basically. And we're farming HQs and other status quests to build up status for a guild hall. Very nice. It's a fun side project. Yeah, sounds like goodness. Stroby says, oh nice, what server are you on? I just got into it in Q2. iTunes on March, Falls, and Origins. Very nice. Oh, well, let's not forget to use this ultimate. My goodness. We could do some damage to a mob or something. Not a lot of damage, but a little bit of damage. It's alright. We're still ahead of our compatriot over here, who is now dead. Okay, cool. So Mason Man says, well, so glad you asked. I could use an extra person or two. Very nice. Alright, so that was something right there. I guess we could save it as the offense, but I really think it was fairly terrible. Still, winning is winning. 4% of a tower left is 4% of a tower. Alright, we got 3 of these arena coins, 8 Duel of Champion points, and 5,000 gold. I should have looked at the stats on that. Yeah, that's right, Stroby. A win's a win. Alright, I got this. It says, congratulations on defeating all opponents. Here is your reward, and I've got here another arena permit. Cool. Hard to get this down below the 505 level thus far. Alright, now we can fight this Russian fellow here. And see if we can manage that. This is oh, hold on. This is not the right team. Because that guy's maximum is so much bigger. This one, Stage Monsters BP is 33,952. Now let's see, if we put him in, it brings it up. So you see what I mean? So the base is set lower. It's 33,952. As we add people with higher stats, then it goes up. Now, DPS. Alright. What have we here? We need her. And then that works. Alright. Let's give it a go, I think. Should I put her instead? Alright, let's see. Right now it's 33,952. It remains the same. So, we can put her DPS person. Keep the stats the same with them right now. seems good. I wonder then if we could trade him out and still be okay. 33,952. Actually, I wish I had seen the stats on that last one. Let's see, Mason Man. Wait. Okay, I missed some things here. Mason Man says, so the only people in the guild is me, my best friend, and my daughters, but they rarely play. All I will say is I'd love to have you as a guild member to help us progress toward a guild hall. Stroby says, how do you get more VP? I'll answer that in a moment because I think Bucket Joy answered some of it. Stroby asks Mason what server he's on. Bucket Joy says, level your heroes, promote your heroes, get better gear on your heroes. Yes, all of those things. And enhance the gear that's on your heroes. I'll add that to it. But yes, all of that. Mason Man says, Halls of Fate. We keep the behavior family appropriate, if you know what I mean. Stroby says, thanks folks for the VP answers, and then Cody says, got ads. Stroby says, Mason Man, cool, that's the one I've been on the most when playing live. 27 Necro with 105 or so AAs, like going into AA, shut off XP, computer areas, since I can do it mostly myself and have 20 years of content to catch up on. Also doing HQs, I've completed 3. I was down a jungle build. Cool. Then we have this lineup to look at. Alright. So, knowing that it did not increase it, 33,952. What other things can we do? 33,952. Does this increase it? No, it didn't. Cool. Because he's definitely better. Alright. Any other changes? No. Maybe so. We won't have a good wall, but we'll have a decent wall. Higher DPS than before. I don't know. Let's try it. See if this works. Stroby says, what's max level in this? 40? No, I think it might be 60, Stroby. I'm not sure. I haven't hit the max yet, but I just kind of feel that that's possibly the max. Let's try sticking her here and apparently facing her the wrong direction for funsies. And then that's okay because she's gonna die anyway. It's just a matter of living long enough to get some other guys out. I actually made all kinds of errors there. That was only one of them. See if we can get her out. And I think out, and they seem to path that way. So what if we can, that was wrong. See, I made a decision and I made the wrong decision. I needed to go on the wrong side. That's okay. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, and I'm Cody says, by the way, I made a friendly assist for your clan boss. Not sure if he'll show up because you don't have right side gear unlocked, but did it anyways. Cool. We won that round. Alright, she's gonna die soon, so I better get somebody out to block. I think it'll be him. We can strike through. So, we have a minute because they had to kill that boss for so long. Things to get ready to come out now. So it's looking better and better. I think I'll put him here. DPS there, and then if they get by, he'll still have a chance to hit stuff. I'm him. Cody says 100 for the max level of the game right now. Cool. Good to know for sure. Put him here. You know, I don't like that one bit, actually. I don't know what the right move here is. I'll just put him here for now. He won't be in the way of anything. Just blow that guy up. Now that'll start this immediately. The sooner we can start this demon guy on the base, the better it seems. Alright. Mason Man says play how you want. What we've been doing is the Heritage Quest tagline. Hold on a second. We gotta try to get this guy in a second. So as soon as he starts to step foot into here, that's when I want to go with this. And there it is. It's not the best ultimate in the world, but every little bit counts, certainly. So the girl got taken out. I don't know that we'll have enough time to get her back out locked anytime soon. Okay, we won, so it doesn't matter. Cool. Alright, let's see. We're simulating vanilla and love, no AAs or traits configured, we use dial it back in every zone. We aren't really doing much solo quest lines, only education gear and status points level kill. Alright. I'm him, Cody. Yeah, they were talking about Watchers for sure. Story One clearly says I saw some max on your chains. So when they hit max, you then have to star them up to be able to progress past. It's like a soft level cap. Strobia and Mesa are discussing doing the guild over there. And all right, cool. Now, this it went kind of halfway okay, I think. I don't really want to autofight, but we'll do it. Why not? We're gonna be changing it in a minute. Hopefully in a minute. Alright, so we just got silver 2 unlocked over there, and we've got 3 of the arena coins, 8 duel of champions points, and 5,000 gold. Cool. I didn't look at the stats yet again. Cool. I'm doing great at this. Well, Okay, we're now down to 4 out of 5 of the arena points. Yeah. The lowest guy to go against at this point is Regress Araj. Okay, Regress Araj. You have many a purple among the few. So now, the monster BP is up to 44,757 because that's our opponent's situation over there. Now, I wonder if that means we can bring in our other guy yet. If so, we can take him out and trade for him. Okay, it actually works. It didn't bring up the BP any of our opponent for that. Okay, cool. So, again, I think this might be the way to go. She's not the heaviest hitter, but she helps us bring out the heavy hitters faster. Gotta get this girl out. And I think it's the crew we have right now, right here, is the way to go. Alright, let's see. Struggle One Kenobi says, Kip, is this game play to win? Seems like a lot of things are locked behind currencies. And then it's him, Cody says it's actually super free play printed. I agree. So far, I have not spent any real life money on it at all. So I would say that it's definitely not as bad as you might think in that regard. This is okay, there it goes. That's what I was looking for, right there. So we'll stick him up and start blowing that guy up before he even gets to him. And then, maybe we put her out to get that going, and maybe we go right here Again, that's not the right position. I did it twice. It's all right. Um, so yeah, I would say it's pretty free to play friendly so far. I'm on like day 7, I think, of playing. I've spent no real life money thus far. Um, there's a lot of really big rewards that you can earn just by playing. A lot of the stuff, um, it's actually it's not bad in that regard, I would say. Nice man sent to a Discord invite, it looks like. Um, Stroby, and then nice man says, apologize for building. Okay, cool, cool. Now, see how these guys are doing. I think they're gonna beat their guy before the base is gone, I think. But we have an ultimate waiting, and we'll have this girl ready again. Hopefully we can get Ian out. She's going to, at the very least, slow that down. Oh, I can't quite get in there. Which is fine because she's not going to last very long, and then I will be able to hit multiple of them instead of just the one. So, I'm going to wait on them to both get a little closer, because taking full advantage of this is a good idea. Especially since we're going down hard. I didn't really want to put him there, but I'm going to have some kind of a blockade, slow them down in this area, and that's what we've got. So, it won't be too long before they kill my guy, unfortunately. And they're going to continue going through this. I would hope to hit that guy enough to kill him. It's not the way it went. Doesn't matter because our opponent was killed first. I'm him. Cody says every gacha game though has pay to win features, but Watchers is super free to play friendly. They give a lot back to players. They just added a daily login, and you can get 400 W gold and game money a month just by logging in. Sturby says sounds good. Okay, he's referring to Mason Man. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Mason Man's on the way back to work. Offer still stands. Thank you very much, Mason Man. I'm telling you, it's if you make a character and you need some help, let me know. All right, let's see. That actually went okay. I don't know that it's any better than what I did before. I'm just gonna keep going as is. We've got 3 arena coins, 8 Duel of Champions points, and 5 auto fight chances. Let's see where we're at on our arena points right now. We have 3 out of 5 of the tokens left currently. I'm doing alright on that. Alright, Mason Man, we'll see you later. Have a good day, man. Nice seeing you again. Sorry, I was kind of looking at what all is available here. There's a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, as far as it goes, Stroby, I think that from what I can tell, if you didn't have much time to play and you wanted to like level your guys up super fast and things while you weren't actually there or something like that, then you would participate more with the microtransactions. If you're playing more, you basically get rewarded in a lot of ways for things. So so far, I haven't run out of stamina. I haven't even come close to running out of stamina. I could, go through the game quicker if I spent some cash, but there has been no pressure to do so. I mean, there's a lot of pop-ups that'll say, "Hey, you can do this, you can do that," but otherwise, it's actually been a pretty good experience overall. Jibba Jabba says, "Me patiently waiting for EOL." Yeah, it's probably still gonna be a little bit, I would think, Jibba Jabba. You probably have about at least another hour, I would think. Could be wrong, but I would imagine it's normally like it's a pretty good, decent amount of time. 5-hour update, something like that. It's him. Cody says we're about to get a huge Christmas event that's giving away a ton of free rewards. Yeah. Actually, it's a good time to join for sure because there are a lot of events going on right now. There are a lot more going to start in 2 days, and then there's going to be a Christmas event that's Frost Fall Jamboree, I believe is the name of it. And there's a ton of good rewards that are going to be out there. I believe you have to have had an account for 4 days to participate in a lot of the things. So definitely a good time to get in and start getting the basic stuff out of the way, unlocking some stuff so that you can participate more in the rewards that we're going to be getting in, I guess, a couple of weeks. So yeah, I mean, again, I've only been playing 7 days. I don't know much about it, but this is my takeaways so far. It seems like it would be a good thing to do. All right, now, if you do end up joining, by the way, you can use my link that keeps popping up, and I think you get, if you do that, like you can get your name shown in the channel when you complete certain events, like I think completing certain levels and leveling up your hero to 60,000 K and things like that. So, if you want to join, I think you can get that as sort of an added benefit. I'm not sure what else. That's all I know of. All right, now we're on a 4-winning streak apparently. 3 tokens left to go, and I think though we can probably. But let's click on this. It doesn't help. I have no idea. Okay, restore all. Okay, so if we wait, it looks like it restores 1 point in 1 hour and 45 minutes. There's this weekly calculation time that's in the way, and I can't actually see what the other one says. Restore all 3 hours, so I guess we'll be up to full in 3 hours and some number of minutes. So, if I safely go back and check on stuff here, for instance, we have a message. Guru Von Dark says, I enjoy your YouTube channel. It's been fun to revisit the early days of gameplay. You do a great job of narration. Thank you very much, Guru Von Dark. And I'm going to add you to favorites as well, because that way, whenever I hit my limit of 100, I will know who is from the channel, and I will keep those people. That's the plan at the moment. So far, we have Guru Von Dark, Crix, Bugajoa, AV2525, Quinsico, Sir Board, and Diggin' in You. I will go through here real quick and see if any of you can be invited to the guild, and if so, I will do so. I already have that one and that one. Some of the profiles are gray, and I have no idea why that is. Maybe it's because they're not online. I see that it looks like the ones who are online have their profile lit up. Alright, we don't have any more friend requests right now. We can go, we can't do the quick claim and give yet, but doing alright in that regard. Now, let's hop over to the quests. We got Form 1 Summon, claim that, and we get 4 stars Psychic Power Shard and 5 engraved rings. We have, what else? Weekly rewards, perform 10 summons, we get a summoning crystal. Nice. Monthly, participate in the arena 20 times. I can't believe I've done it that many times already. And we get 500 arena points for that. Alright, and then we have challenges down here. There are a lot that are just stamina reward claims. I don't want to get those until I actually am low on stamina. Doesn't make sense to get them when you don't need them yet. Reach silver 2 in the arena, and you get, looks like 120 arena coins and 20 diamonds. Let's claim that. Alright. Alright, and challenges is done. It's him, Cody says, one of the best times to start, to be honest. I agree with him 100%. Love seeing players. Have you done clan boss today? Just curious if my friend says he'll show. I haven't because I want to wait. I like to try to wait until I've been upgrading my heroes and all that all day, and that way I can get the best team ready once we hit the boss fight. So that's I kind of put that off until the last minute. And the same with the tide, the tide a little bit, not as much, but I do put it off somewhat normally, just to kind of beef my guys up a bit. And then Cody says, "Okay, yeah, understandable. I feel you. Very good, very good." I see that there's like a ghostly image of somebody right here on a rock. I'm assuming that that's something that will open up later. And also somebody standing on this, it's not a rampart, it's a tower. This tower. Alright. That's the only people I see that we don't have, but there's a little portal looking thing over here and a guy standing invisibly kind of beside that. So I guess there's a good number of things that we still have to unlock over here, and including this robot guy. He probably does something, and the dude with the spell book there probably does. Oh, hey, look, continue challenging the gear raid that will open this tower for you when you're stage 19 of all these raids. That's cool. So I didn't realize we could click on them. The distance ruins hold powerful mechanical energy. After you make progress in the Dungeon Crusade, or Dragon Crusade, not Dungeon, feel free to join me in exploring. Okay, what's this guy here? Ah, coming soon. Then we have the portal coming soon. The rock is also coming soon, and we have who knows what right there. It doesn't even have a tag yet. Alright, let's go back here. Ah, and it's him. I'm him, Cody says. The girl with the book is Tower of Deception. The portal is Woodrift. Future stuff we unlock. Okay, cool. So it's just not showing us yet because I don't have it unlocked yet. That makes sense. Alright, let's go to events because we have some stuff to claim there. In the Duel of Champions, with quite a bit unlocked. We have... So, okay. You know what? I'll go ahead and claim them. Alright. 2 small stamina potions. 30 diamonds, sorry. 40,000 gold, and 1 rare skill crystal. Which says mysterious crystals of dexterity and wisdom that can upgrade the skills of rare heroes. Alright, so that's just one of the consumables for upgrading. Cool. Alright, we are moving closer to the 70 here, which is going to be the rare summoning crystal. Getting these 2 rare summoning crystals at the bottom would be very cool. I don't know if that's doable, but maybe. Let's go down to the Engraver's exhibition, where we can get a few more pieces for this heart-shaped thing. Let's stamp it. Okay, that's no bueno. Let's stamp again. Now, we have 2 of them that are not in good places. We're not going to move them quite yet. Again, there's no real reason to until we have all the tokens on the board, as far as I can tell. So, okay, cool. Let's get off of there. Now, we have some arena tokens currently recharging. We also have this guy, where we could claim 180 stamina and 2, I think those are arena tokens. I'm not sure. Don't need either one right now, however, so we will not claim them at the moment. The guild has a reward. Participate in the arena 5 times. We get 20 or 10 diamonds, 40 gold coins, and 20 gold activity tokens. We have a couple more things to do in there today, or this week, actually, not just today. Moving right along through those. Okay, excellent. Now, haven't actually done any of the storyline progression today, or any raids, or anything like that. Just to check, we're at currently 4 summoning crystals. Definitely not going to do that yet, but it's just something to keep in mind. Alright. let's go back to, on the one hand, I do want to do a zombie invasion, but on the other hand, I better move the storyline along a little bit. We have something to claim here. In the path of summoning, we have summon one epic or rarer defender, and we get 2,000 XP potions for that, so we claim it. And then we have path of promotion, own one fighter of promotion grade 4 or higher. We have that, so we get 5,000 XP potions. Cool. Alright, looks good over there. Now we're going to go back up the hero's path. Doing pretty decently on number 6. What does this do? Increases gear capacity by 100 slots. Huh. So I guess we're limited on how much gear we can have in the in our storage. That's what I'm getting from that. Alright. Clear campaign stage in 5-14. Stacked poison can deal a significant amount of damage over time. Make sure you have enough power for healers. I don't have enough power for healers. That's the bad news. I've been trying to do some on the storyline over there. Or no, on the arena actually over there. But now that we're doing the storyline, I think it might make sense to level up that healer that we have. Just got him, and he's a newbie down here. Let's see, I think he's this guy. No. Yes? Maybe. He's not a healer, but I think he does healing. Let's check him out. Alright, his main thing casts a shield that can absorb damage equal to 70% of max hit points. When the shield disappears or gets broken, it deals AoE damage 1 time. His other thing would be attacks deal an extra 20%. Okay, so this is not a healer. For some reason I was thinking I had gotten a purple healer. Maybe even not. Let's sort by rarity. And we have that healer, obviously. Now, still our best healer is this guy here. He is, as you can see, okay, so now you had asked about the max level on this game. Oh, I see here, I'm him, Cody says he's a tank that heals himself. I think he's referring to the one I was just on, which was one of these guys. Maybe. I guess he was probably down some more because, oh, I'm sorting by BP somehow again. Meant to do by rarity, I think. Alright. The BP who heals himself is this guy. Yeah. He's a tank rather who heals himself. You say the girl under him is solid. Yeah, that's the one that I keep using, but I'm finding that in some cases I need to use 2 healers. I can go ahead and make sure she's as leveled up as possible first. Makes the most sense to do that. Let's get some XP here. Go there, and let's see what we've got. Stage 4. I guess we can auto fight. Campaign stage in-5 corresponds to XP raid stage 4, which can be entered from here when it's cleared. Okay. How do we get to this? That's in 6-4. What are we on right now? 6-4. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. I'm not worried about it because that would probably make some sense. We have a lot of auto fights and a decent amount of stamina to work with here. So let's go ahead and auto fight. We've got the 3.5 times auto fight speed. What I want to do is set this to 21 times. Oh, cool. There's a max button that doesn't actually go to the max of this. It goes to the max you can spend. That's awesome. Okay. So I have no idea what it looked like last time I did this auto fight. Maybe it went well. Who knows? I'm going to go ahead and start this because I need to get some food. So I'm going to go in with this auto fight button. And if we can like if you come back early while you're auto fighting, or if you get tired of it or something, you can just end it. Click the end now button. It'll finish the stage that you're on, and then you get a return on all the stamina that you didn't use. So there's absolutely nothing to lose by clicking too many auto fights. You're not going to lose any stamina. So just to let you know that. All right, I shall return shortly. Gotta grab something to eat. guys, I have returned. I'll click the end now to press it in as soon as this round finishes. And so it looks like we've gotten a good amount of stuff through here. That ought to help with something. We'll see what. All right. For the basic stuff, we've got 8,500 coins, 144,500 XP potions. Looks like 5 different green guys and 5 different gray guys as well. Then we got some additional rewards of 1,700 coins and 14,450 XP potions. That's not bad. I'll take it. All right. All right, well. That was the resource raid that we were doing right then. And so we now have enough to be able to upgrade our healers more, which will probably come in handy. Still have 101,375 of the XP potions left. I don't know that we'll be able to star up. Yeah, we still don't have any of those, or not enough of those. And obviously don't want to blow up our beautiful heroes over there. So, alright, Camille. Her name is Camille. Maybe I can remember that, maybe not. Who knows? Probably not, knowing me. Now, let's go to skills, and we can randomly upgrade something. We could do it with this character. We could, let's see, is there anybody you'd rather do this with? It looks like I'm pretty happy with doing it with her. Sure, let's do it. If the random upgrade isn't very random, there's literally one thing we can upgrade, so skills healing multiplier plus 20%. I like it. It's a good deal there. Alright, so we can't do any more with that. Let's see, I don't think anybody can be awakened. We haven't gotten anything cool like that. We can upgrade some of the people's skills who we're using obviously for something, but none of them that matter to me right now. Nobody is lacking here. Let's see there. It looks like just out of curiosity, let's go through our primary people here. Sort by rarity. Okay. Because I think they're mostly waiting on star ups. These two we haven't messed with yet, really. Oh, looks like we can upgrade him. Cool, let's do that. Alright, we can click star up and look at it, but yeah, there's nothing to do about that. Alright, let's see. We have, in addition to them, we have these guys. I do like this Baron. I think he's pretty nice hero, even though he's the wrong faction. Let's see, can we upgrade him? I mean, certainly can. How far can we upgrade him? We had about 100,000 of the potions, and now we're down to 0, and he's at level 36. Not bad. I like it. I'm him, Cody says, maybe level Baron more if you can. Yes, absolutely. That's what I was thinking. Seems pretty decent for a tank. Better than what I've been sort of constrained to. That being said, I do like the Lord's Now, mind you, the lords, neither of my lords are tanks, or none, well, actually, okay, I do have this one lord who I think is, this one, but I don't know that she's as good. I think that he's better. All right, now, let's see here. You'll be using him in a lot of content. I'm sure that's true. He seems like he'll be very useful. Let's go back to him and check out what to do with him. Let's go ahead and promote him up. And we unlocked Immortal Wrath, which is a passive effect. It's very good as I recall. I'm going to go look at it and tell you. Okay, so his passive attack is attacks deal an extra 20% damage one time. Upon receiving fatal damage, enters unyielding and stays alive for 4 seconds. When unyielding ends, deals AoE damage equal to 50% of max health to another enemies. So he's an AoE, he's like a bomb. When he dies, he goes off. It can be triggered one time per deployment. Well, of course, because he blows up. It's a detonating fellow right here. Him. Cody says, Baron's by far your best tank, I'm sure, even if he's not. What I agree. Yeah, I think he is a very good tank. I wish he was a lord, but beggars can't be choosers, right? I like him. All right, let's see here. What kind of stuff we got going on? We got some gear we can put on him. I should at some point go through and actually see what the best gear for these guys, is. But for now, we're going to throw on apparently the Vitality Weapon and the Vitality Chestplate. Seems like a good combination because the two of them together give HP plus 1000. This one gives, well, alright, we're going to enhance it so that it gives a little more than what it currently gives. So we're going to enhance it all the way up. And then it gives 795 health and 23.5% crit damage increase. I actually should have gone to this one and make sure it was enhanced. Okay, it is. Okay, so Fidelity Weapon gives a bonus attack of 212. Attack bonus 16%. So I guess basic attack 212. Attack bonus 16%. Okay, seems fine. I like that, alright. Now, we did the promotion. I don't think anybody else needed any. Could promote him, but I'd rather not. I really don't want to invest more in him than I already have. We've got the wrong character here selected to be looking at the gear. Awaken, nobody can awaken. All right, looks good. I like it. Him. Cody says exactly. By the way, Nightmare is one of the best factions in the game. Is hold on, let's see. What all do we have in Nightmare? We're gonna go to filter, and we're gonna sort. Is this Nightmare? I think so. If so, then we also have a level 1 dude over here who could be leveled up, but he's only blue, so I didn't want to spend too much into him, especially when I have other people who I feel like could benefit more. I don't have a lord in this faction. I like the lords. I know they're not necessary, but they're it's a nice boost, especially when you have a good number of them. All right, so for now, I think we're gonna stick with it like that. And what more do I want? We have leveled up the healer a little bit. Let's go have a look at that healer again. All right. She is not too bad off. We've got her up to 8,163, which is going to make the arena stuff go better too, actually. So, good to know. Also, I wanted to look at my storage because apparently, you can run out of storage slots. So there's a maximum number of items you can have in your storage, but I don't know if there's a maximum number of each storage top. This is all gear, and it looks like we have up to 2,100 in that. Material, That's the one where we could open a demon. Let's do that in a minute. I'm him. Cody says you'll get a Nightmare Lord from daily login at like day 12, I think. This might be... No, I don't know. Day 12. I've still got... that'll be next week sometime. Alright, looks like we have an XP potion that expires in 18 days, and a gold bonus potion that expires in 18 days. Don't really plan to open those up yet. Gonna save them for a day that's a little bit rainier, you know? And then we're gonna come over here. Now it says, open to get one complete epic / legendary demon soldier or demon captain with a small chance of obtaining a legendary faction demon soldier or demon captain. If you already have the same demon soldier, it will automatically convert to shards of this unit. So we're going to open that. Alright, so these are the possible guys we can get. It's a good long list of them. And then we're going to go ahead and use it and see what we do get. Okay, we got some guy. I think that's his technical name. Okay, it didn't tell us anything about the guy, so that's cool. I guess we go back over here. And what do we do? I don't know. They're heroes? Is he a hero? How do I find them? No idea. Sort by... I want to sort by whether he's a demon or not. Are these demons? I don't know. Those are heroes. How about this? What's this thing? No, that's not it. I have no idea what the guy was. How to find him. He looks like a mage to me. Let's try mage. I don't see him. Okay, he was wearing... Could be a priest. Like a demon priest. Oh, I'm him. Cody says it's actually really solid. Guild versus guild is basically opposite arena. You fight with the enemies. Right, so you are the demons going to attack the enemies. I think I don't, like I said, I think I don't have that unlocked or something, maybe? I don't know, let's go over here. There's Guild War, Gladiators, Gauntlet, and Titanic Ruins that are all locked currently. So I don't know, is that one of those? Maybe. Let's see here. Okay. Not sure. Demon soldiers are still locked. Okay, so we just can't see what we got yet. Well, he was a neat looking guy anyway. I'll give him that. Okay. Probably... I definitely need to do more guild things, but I won't do those. Like I said, I want to take on the guild raid, but I can't really, justify doing that until I get my guys up a bit. Alright, now. Corpus Trial. Did those all finish? Kind of looks like they did. Did I claim my rewards? Who knows? Lost the legacy. Yes, it looks like I did claim my rewards. Hero training. Yes, claim those. I think it would show a little present if I didn't. But yeah, okay, all good. Now, for the events, what shall we see? Okay, could do the... I don't... Okay, gotta do more storyline. Alright. 5-14 is the one that I need to do. We're on 5-11, so we're a ways away. I'm him. Brody says it's by storyline, bottom screen. And yeah, I've seen it, but it's still locked. It's got like a padlock on it. I'd push story, in my opinion. Yeah, that's where I'm leaning as well. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Through the jungle, we came to a lost relic. This is Relic's 9. Alright, we got 15 diamonds, 450 coins. The recommended BP is 54,000. I'm not sure that we are going to meet that, but I'm not sure that we're not going to meet that either. So let's do a search and see what's up. Okay, here we have mutant rodents. We've seen those before. Ripper, Batwing's Banshee, elite skeleton archers, and skeleton soldiers. So we have some flying guys. We're going to be coming in from the portal to the north. We've got 3 different spawn points on the ground. We have 1 location to defend, but it's a little bit of an area there. Okay. So, let's go back and see what we've got to work with. Oh yeah, we have a lot of people, that's right. It's at, we're not on the arena thing anymore. We have huge numbers. Okay. Okay, that all looks fine. Now I do have my brand new Lord fellow, wherever he went. Who knows? Okay, we have her and her duplicate over there. I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, I see. We have our Lord already, turns out. We don't have anybody really bad on the board right now. And so, currently, we don't really have much. Okay. Looks like... Okay, let's see what happens here. We have a lot of BP. We've got a lot of flyers going on, so I think we want to see what's up first. And okay, so that guy's coming in first, like that. So let's stick him here. I don't really know that it's the best idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Now we have another one coming down from there. And just to delay that problem, we're going to stick her right here, and it'll also get, might get some of my people out a little faster. Alright. Got that taken care of. Now, which one do we want to put next? How's about this guy? We'll test him out. And, ooh, bad plan. Should have gone with an archer of some kind. I wonder if I could have withdrawn him then. I only recently found out about being able to withdraw people from the battlefield. And I feel like it's a possibility I could have gotten that done. Oh well. Actually, I think I'll put her out. Maybe... Well, I wanted to do there. But maybe instead I just do here, go that direction. And then we can get him and do this way and go that direction. So far, no need. Oh, there's another. That's where the portal is. For some reason, I was thinking the portal was over to the right. I did not obviously pay close attention, and really, I ought to have not worried about bringing a healer. I'll just burn him down, most likely. Oh well. 2 more people we can deploy. Wanted to put him here. And then what? Do I put down a healer or not? He can hit here. He does the shield and then an AoE at the end. So, I think, yes, I'll put the healer. And I'll go... Okay, he heals himself. So what if we go this way and cover them? Let's see if that works out very well. Could do that. Don't really want to yet. Get this going a little bit faster. He's not healing himself phenomenally, let me just say. He's about to get killed. Not quite dead yet. Won't be too long. Yeah, don't know. Well, I suppose if the next thing that comes toward him, I can cast his ultimate. I don't know for sure what is being waited on here. Here they come. And I think we're gonna cast his thing in just a second. Right. Give him a little bit more time on the table. Now, we don't have too many left coming. I could go ahead and start blowing some of these up. 9 more total. I guess I'll wait because it doesn't really, it's no relevance yet. I did blow up my guy and put out somebody else, and I think I will put this guy out just to give him a little bit of poison damage on the way down. Alright, let's double time this a bit. I think she can hit those guys in the air with this. So I think that's what I'll do. But I want to kind of let some more come in first. Maybe do like this. And then we're going to get a little further. Oh, let's see here. It's him. I'm him, Cody says. Yeah, withdrawing champ is actually a really good skill to learn. Some stages kind of require it in some ways. What I'd previously been doing is just letting them get killed and then redoing them. Puts a shield on himself. Infuse ultimate with him. Yeah, right. That's what I was kind of waiting for him to get really low and then put that on, and then you could blow up at the end and do some AoE damage. Turns out I didn't need the AoE damage for that one, but I thought it would be good. So, let's see. We got 10 diamonds, 597 XP tokens, 450 coins. Then we also have 59 XP tokens and 90 coins of rewards, like extra rewards. So cool. All right. Now we have chapter 5-12. Mutant robots, rippers, skeleton mages, so those are ranged casters, skeleton soldiers, and poison mages. They obviously do poison. Okay, let's see here. We've got 2 routes they're going to travel down. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think that we need to really do anything that differently. Now, the Gallic route last time lasted for a little while. Maybe I just go the same route again. Arrogance is pretty good at surviving. In spite of not being a tank, it's pretty survivable. And then Cody said, I'm hoping you get Vortex soon. He's an awesome epic healer with a crazy range. You know, having a decent healer would be good. My healer is, yeah, she's okay. She makes it, but she's not great. Her range is the biggest issue. Watch out for those poisonous traps. They will release corrupt nova periodically to poison nearby healers. We don't like that. Tap poisonous traps to see their attack range. Okay. That's less wonderful. Okay, so it's only that far. Alright, let's see first of all what replacement can be. Alright, we're getting those locations. And that means I better stick him here. Uh-oh. We've got that coming in that direction. I think probably just stick him here. Facing this way. And that'll take care of the oncoming traffic from that direction for now. I might want to get her out. I suppose, I really don't want to though. I'd rather stick them out. Now, for curiosity's sake, I want to see how far the range actually goes. So it does go 3 ahead. Won't do much good there. So, I'm not really loving it, honestly. I think I'm just going to go here and face up and not worry about Arrogance's survivability. And then I'll stick him some DPS up there to try to deal with some of that somewhat. Gotta do something about that pileup that's going on over there. It's not good. What if we slow down the incoming traffic here? Maybe we can do whatever he's got. One of them definitely got by. It's a problem. Ah, not good enough. Let one through. Alright, we have this lumbering mage over here. He was pretty easily killed, so that's good. Gotta get some kind of marksmanship going on. I know she's gonna take some poison damage, and so is that one. They're both gonna die, but that's alright. Don't mind it yet. Better not put her there. I want to, but I better not. Okay. Now hold on. Where all was the range of this? It's just in a square around him. So let's put him up top here. We've got a little bit of that. Let's use and we'll use now. Alright. Not that, not that. Maybe him here, so as not to take that poison damage. Could do that. Really still don't want to. Pretty okay. Alright, I'm him Cody says pop his ultimate. And him Cody also says looking good. So far I'm kind of okay with it. I'm gonna wait a little longer on that. I don't see any reason to use it yet. This guy is about to be obnoxious, I'm afraid. Can't quite hit him where he's at with the ultimate. The trouble was putting her there in an attempt to... Yeah, why not? In an attempt to stop that, the one that got by. Gotta redo this level because we can't be having less than 3 stars. Okay, well, there's surely somebody who can do something over here, right? I mean, he can. I guess technically she can. Why not? We're on 31 and 39 already anyway. Alright. Now. Let's put them back. No, that thing's gonna be dead in a second. Oh, I guess I should have. Because nothing else is going his direction anyway. Yeah. Give a little added love to this guy. Alright. Got a victory there, but it wasn't a beautiful victory. Diamond plus 50, maximum stamina plus 3. Alright. It's all fine and well. 5 diamonds, 597 XP potions, 450 coins, plus 59 more XP potions, and 90 more coins. Cool. Now we gotta go back and try that again because it was kind of garbage. I think I liked putting arrogance at the top there. Now, whether I should have done it first or not, I'm still not certain of. I think that it was okay to put him at the bottom. She's gonna get killed, that's alright. I'm hoping to slow him down. I really was wanting to be able to get somebody else put there, but no. No, not good enough. Alright, let's restart this. Gotta try to get him blocked. Maybe we don't put arrogance first. Maybe we put her first. Just to start getting some blockers out. And then we put him next. Maybe. He'll get killed, of course, we know that, but still might give us a chance to get some more folks out. And we can get arrogance up top now. And we've got to get somebody up there who's worthwhile. Maybe her. Maybe not there. There will work. And then we have maybe her to slow things down. She can only go 2 up. Could do her over here. It's okay if she dies, so. Alright, now. We've got this defender guy. I don't know if he can hit in front of himself at all, like if he can hit her bar. I forgot about that, but that's okay. Got this guy. He can hit ahead of himself. Maybe we'll go there, and again he's gonna get. No, he doesn't get poisoned. It's only directly around that. Okay. So that's all fine and well. And maybe then we worry less about healing them and more about healing the guys on this platform. You want to hear that? Then we can put one of these guys here. He's got a pretty good range. Not sure if that was the best location, but it felt kind of good. Ah, I see. I'm having pretty such a good idea though. And Stroby says servers unlocked. So what I'm hearing is that after this fight, I'm going to have to get off of this stream and go do a different one. But I'm gonna finish this fight first for sure. Alright, we have some ultimates we can use. I don't really know what we're using on those guys. So, maybe we just stick this one out and get her going. Shield that can absorb damage, and shield disappears gets broken, deal AoE damage, that's cool. quite a bit killed. And then, ideally, I mean, he gets beaten up a good bit, and we can blow his ultimate. Oh, somebody got hot. Oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention. No. Oh well. See, the funny part is I could have put somebody else. I just didn't, wasn't worried about it. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I couldn't, block that many people. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, some of them can block more than others can, and I haven't learned anything about him yet. So that gave us 597 XP potions and 450 coins in overflow, plus an extra 59 XP potions and 90 of the coins. Very nice. All right, that wasn't bad. Okay, now um, I'm going to have to go and switch games on you guys, so I will end this stream and start a new. It was a pleasure streaming with all of you, and I enjoyed meeting all of you that I hadn't met before, and all of you that I have met before. If you haven't followed me yet, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see next time I go live, um, in this game or any other, I suppose. But I'll see you later. Maybe I'll see you in a few minutes. Catch you soon.